Charlotte gets its turn on the football talking season tour as the ACC kickoff is underway this week in Uptown. For the next few days, the best in the conference will be here, starting the season exactly where it ends in December, playing for the ACC title and a shot at the college football playoff, or at least the Orange Bowl. First up on the podium, though, was the face of the league, Commissioner Jim Phillips, who addressed everything about the conference's strengths, his thoughts on NIL, and much more today. College football's preseason is officially underway as teams in the ACC have arrived in the Queen City. With some familiar faces and other new ones arriving, a new year comes with some of the same challenges, like the ever-changing landscape of NIL rules that are different depending on the state.
And so having some kind of federal legislation that allows some opportunity for there be consistency across competition. And I say this, when you have inter and intrastate competition, you want fairness in everybody playing with the same types of rules. And so that's why Washington, D.C. and Congress has been really important, and we've made some strides.
However, the athletes maintain that their focus is to just produce wins on the field. Syracuse quarterback and former Charlotte Christian standout Garrett Schrader would love to play for a conference title in his hometown stadium, but there's plenty to figure out before then.
It would be a dream come true, absolutely. But the biggest thing is take it 1 week at a time and not get ahead of ourselves. And Colgate's the biggest game we have circled because it's the next one.
Tuesday is just the start. Tomorrow, Duke and Florida State are among the schools that get a chance to forecast the season ahead. In Uptown Charlotte, I'm Joe Morano for Charlotte Sports Live.
Thanks, Joe. Well, players.
Last season, first-year Duke head coach Mike Elko got a jump start on establishing a winning culture in Durham by taking the Blue Devils to a 9-4 finish. Now armed with an all-ACC quarterback returning in Riley Leonard, they want to build on 2023 by staying humble and hungry.
Last year was a testament that culture can win and culture can turn things around really quick. I think we got a lot of guys that have a lot of love for each other.
And Coach Elko has a wealth of culture coming back. 17 starters return for the Blue Devils, which is one of the many reasons why they believe they'll contend for a conference title. But this is still just the beginning.
Everything this offseason has just been about elevation. And we didn't come in to have one good season. We didn't come in to have one positive moment and kind of let it all go away. We wanted to build a program.
The return of Riley Leonard also helps the process. After 33 total touchdowns last year, he took time this offseason to attend the Manning Passing Academy and learn from another level of experience.
One thing I've been trying to do is just study NFL quarterbacks. They're intangible things, so how do they approach the line of scrimmage? How do they respond after a turnover on the sideline?
There are plenty of challenges for Duke in the conference, one of them being Florida State. Quarterback Jordan Travis is among the Heisman favorites entering the season, but he knows how important it is to stay in the moment.
There's a lot of expectations, but it's one thing when you get on the field. All those expectations disappear when the ball is kicked off. I mean, we just got to keep the main thing, and go out and give everything we have every single day.
The ACC kickoff concludes tomorrow with a fresh look at the final third of the conference, with Clemson and UNC, among others, taking the podium. In Uptown Charlotte, I'm Joe Morano for Charlotte Sports Live.
Charlotte.
As the ACC kickoff concludes, the heavyweight of the conference gets its chance at the podium. The Clemson Tigers have not made the college football playoff in the last 2 seasons, and some may even consider that a drought. But now with Cade Klubnik under center full-time, he's ready to put last year's disappointing Orange Bowl loss to Tennessee in his rearview mirror.
It's putting a little bit of a bad feeling in our stomach all year. Obviously, we had a very successful year. If you look at the overall picture of it, ACC champions and 11-3 finish, like that's an amazing year. But to finish with a loss it's always gonna leave something a little dirty in your soul. So
there's no hiding that the Tigers won't be satisfied without another playoff appearance. But that has long been the mindset from Coach Dabo Sweeney and the players that come to play in Death Valley.
We've had 12 really, really good years in a row. Some great years in there. But that's not going to happen if we don't win the opener and win the state championship, win this league, and win the closer. So, that's all we're focused on, none of the rest of that stuff.
The reason I came to Clemson was for 2 things, is for the culture and to win a national championship. and I believe that we're going to be able to do that while I'm here.
Yet it won't come without some challengers on the schedule. North Carolina is led by Myers Park grad Drake May, who has a similar feeling of righting some wrongs from 2022.
I use it as motivation. That's all we talk about. We were 9-1 rolling into Georgia Tech, and we finished 9-5. So just finding ways to use that as motivation, but at the same time get over that hump and look forward to this season. We're excited. That's our goal, to get back to the ACC championship.
And Coach Mack Brown is excited to see his quarterback build his skill set.
Drake's had a great year last year. Best freshman year of any freshman I've ever seen. And then after the season, Drake came in to me and said, help me with these things. These are things I need to improve, and that's who he is.
With the ACC kickoff complete, the preseason is underway, and the work on the field resumes tomorrow for these programs. In Uptown Charlotte, I'm Joe Morano for Charlotte Sports Live.